Nestled within the leafy suburb of Mossley Hill in Liverpool, L'Olivetto is an independent family-run restaurant supported by a dedicated kitchen team. Staff at front of house always on hand with recommendations from their tasty menu to their choosing a wine to complement your dish. Call us on 0151 724 5169. That's 0151 724 5169.
To me, Irish people are the funniest in the world. They just are.
Oh, this looks amazing.
I just love any food that comes with its own home.
Everyone's a comedian.
Anything else?
Some greens.
What do you think I am? A juggler?
Stunning. Inspirational. Would you look at the brushstrokes on it?
I think the reason I see comedy in everything is because I was surrounded by it growing up. That's good.
You wouldn't know we're 105.
You're 105.
Do you know what? There's only one word for that.
Absolutely cracker.
Hi, how are you? In Ireland, one of the greatest compliments you can give someone is to describe them as a character.
If you find any pearls, give them to me, okay?
Come on, Slowco! Come on, I'm coming! You couldn't run the leg to yourself!
Because as every writer knows, it's the characters you remember long after you've forgotten the story.
Fill your heart with Ireland. Discover more at ireland.com.
Eurogold is driven by being the best civil engineering contractor in the Northwest, ensuring its clients are given the highest level of service that they deserve. Eurogold work in a wide range of industry sectors, including house building, highways, commercial and industrial build.
The Warrington Irish Club, a friendly and welcoming club keeping the Irish culture alive. We have Irish and country music every Saturday night, tribute nights, race nights, charity nights and karaoke. All live sports are shown on big screens. We have snooker, dominoes and Crown Green bowling teams along with arts and craft. Pop in for a friendly welcome and book your event at the Warrington Irish Club.
Get ready for the Costa del Dance 2025. Join us in beautiful Torremolinos, Spain at the 4-star Hotel Don Pedro from the 21st of April to the 1st of May 2025. As featured on national and international TV, this is the biggest and best social and set dancing festival in Spain, with 10 nights and days of pure enjoyment. You'll be dancing with top-class entertainment from Ireland and the UK, with a massive discount for anyone booking before November 30th. So don't miss out. Book now with Jerry Flynn Events.
Hello everyone and welcome to the show. St Vincent's GAA Club in Luton recently held a very successful family fun day and we'll be meeting them all later in the show. Now you may recall about 2 years ago we told you a story about 14 friends who had bought the Black Swan pub in Luton. They refurbished it and opened it to the public, and since then it's been a huge success. So much so, it's become the hub of the community in Luton. Now the 14 friends have opened their second pub and restaurant, and we went along to meet them to find out why are they successful in a time when pubs are struggling. Jim, almost 2 years ago we were here for your opening night for the Black Swan. What a great night it was. How has things gone since?
Since that night now we've done really well. We've improved on the external side of the garden area. As you can see, we've got a bar behind us there now. We've improved on the garden and the sports area, and we've extended the patio out the back and more tables and new smoking shelter with outdoor heated lights, whatever. But no, it's been really, really well. We've done extremely good considering what's happening around the town and other places and other pubs and that. But no, everyone's liking the Swan at the moment, and we're trying to bring more people up to it.
You've got people that are 18 all the way up to 80, right? So it's really, really good. You've got the youngsters here celebrating their A-level results. They're going off to university. And then you've got the regulars here, my old man here, been here since time, and they're enjoying it. And it's really good. It's a really good local pub. Everyone has a great crack, and everyone's in it together. They have a really good time.
It's good to see a family involvement as well, Shay, and you and your son here is one of the 14 syndicates, and I believe there's good history with this pub, isn't there?
Yes, I know a bit about that, because I've drank in this place since 1981. Well, I live across the road, so therefore, and of course, I look back in the history of this pub where it used to be called the Swan, and it burnt down in 1900, and then they rebuilt it, and then it was called the Black Swan. So that's where we get the name for now.
Ken, I know that you're one of the syndicate, one of the 14 people that run this place, but you're actually the manager. You're the man that's in charge to make it tick.
Yes, I am. I'm the person that they put all the trust in. God help them. Like, I have to organise from start of day to the end of the day what we got, what entertainment we got on, what we're doing, book entertainment and parties and that. Like tonight we got a party for one of the bar staff that's leaving to go to university, and that's why we got all the youngsters outside.
Yeah, you've got so much room, haven't you?
Yes, plenty of room there. We got a grass area for the kids to play on, football and everything, and we got seating area out there that can sit about 80 to 100 people. And when we took over, we wanted to make it family and for the community, and that's at the moment we're succeeding in that, thank God.
How do you make it work? 14 people working together, 14 people have 14 different ideas. How do you manage to pull it all together?
I don't listen to them. It's easier. No, they come in with good ideas, and we sit down every now and again, have a chat and everything about it, so we know what we're doing and what people want.
Ray, I know you're one of the 14 as well. What's it like working with 14 people to try and make a business successful?
It's been fantastic, to be honest with you. When we started it, say just over 18 months ago, and just 14 guys that we knew each other, we weren't friends, but since we've done it, everyone's joined together, camaraderie, and we've done really well. I mean, it's great to have 14 people all pushing in the same direction. So when we done the pub, we've done it really to keep the pub open for the community and things like that, and it wasn't a money-making scheme, but as you can see it is now. It's packed tonight, it's a lot of people, we've had a lot of good nights in here, and it's pushed forward, hence we've gone on and got the ball as well now.
All you guys are individuals and you've all got your own business and your own work to do.
Yeah, 100%. We've all got our own companies. It was, like mentioned before, was a bar stool moment, and we thought, well, to keep the pub open, we just do something about it. Otherwise, another one's going to shut, and where are we going to go then? So we've done it, kept it open, and it's done really well.
Mike, of course, look, it's great to see 14 of you guys involved making this a great success.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, to be fair enough, it all started with a conversation sitting at the end of a bar one night, and basically here we are now. And as I say, the second pub came around again as another conversation that started at the end of a bar, and all of a sudden we were going for it, and we got it. And it's been an eventful couple of years. I think the newspaper had us called as the 14 accidental landlords, and I don't think they were wrong with that, but I think, compared to the fact that a lot of people out there that have been dealing with pubs most of their lives, we haven't. But to be fair, the two of them are doing well. Two of them are turning a pound, and long may it continue, especially.
Earlier on today, we were at your other pub that you've taken over now, the 14 of you, the Bull, and a lovely pub, and it's going really well.
Yeah, we had a few hiccups at the very beginning because the pub had been shut for, I think, about 4 years. And when we went in, we thought we'll get in there and we'll give it a quick lick of paint or redeck and tidy things up and whatever. And but it took a little bit more effort. The pub is doing really, really well, and again, it's a learning curve because we're dealing with food as well as drink. But as Mick was saying there earlier on, there's 14 of us got together, had a Scooby-Doo what we were doing or how we're going to do it, but we seem to be managing now, and it's working really well.
Finola, tell me, when did the Bull reopen?
It reopened officially on the 10th of May. We opened the Bull after 4 years of closure.
Yeah, it was a shame, I'm sure, for local people here to see it closing 4 years ago.
It was. A lot of the locals in the village are always saying, oh, it's great to have it open, we loved it, we missed it when it was closed. So it's great to get all those locals back. Especially the village is such a tight community, they love the Bull being opened again. People come in and have a drink, but we also do food, but it's not just a pub food, it's kind of more like a gastro pub where we do lots of different menus, lots of fine foods, locally sourced produce as well.
Yeah. You've got a lot of things going for you here because you're right out in the country and you've got a lovely car park, and also people can stay here.
They can stay here. At the moment we're in the process of actually doing the bedrooms up. We have 3 rented out at the moment. I have 3 live-in chefs, so they live in here. One has been rented out in a couple of weeks' time, and then the other room is being probably done early next year when that's ready. The function room's out the back. It's not part of the listed building, that's a new build, but that's there, and we have functions every week. We have live music, maybe every weekend, and we have music in the front bar as well.
I'm sure that the locals, though, were delighted when the syndicate of people bought it out and reopened it.
They were over the moon when it reopened because they missed it so much. A lot of the customer that we get are mature, young people as well, but the mature people like to come in and have their dinner and have their wines. We serve food from 12 till 9 p.m. Monday to Saturday, and we do Sunday rolls on Sunday 12 till 7. We're at 77 Bedford Road, Barton and Clay, and the postcode is MK45 4 Lima Lima.
Where's that voice from?
That is from County Tipperary. Yeah, I left my village, I went to Clonmel when I was about 15 years of age, so I say I'm from Clonmel because the village no one has ever heard of it, so I say Clonmel, but yeah, County Tipperary I'm from, and I've been here for over 30 odd years.
It actually is called the Bull Hotel originally because they had rooms upstairs which I believe they're reopening, but originally this bit was the pub, and then there was a butcher's shop at the far end of the pub, and there was an abattoir next door. It's been here for 400 odd years, which is why you'll see all the painting on the beams and stuff like that. There used to be hooks over there, as well as that metal bit that's left, and that was where they chained the cattle up. There's a plaque just up there, I think you've taken a photo of, which dates 400 years ago, where the ladies would decorate their homes by painting the beams. And there's another plaque down the far end which shows the original construct, which was wattle and daub, basically. It's a cracking village. I've been here for 30 years. You walk down the road and say hello to people and they say hello back. And that's the way it should be.
We could see the changes we made it at the Black Swan. I mean, you hear every month there's a great band on, and actually you could see that Barton, where the new pub is, the Bull, was crying out for it. It was shut for 4 years, as Jim said, and actually when you speak to the local community, they were dying for that pub to reopen. Had lots of kind of regulars that used to go there that were just dying for it to open. And again, it's a great sense of community at the Bull as well. We've got similar people that go down there. They like the nice food. We've got bands down there, and it's just as I said, a community that's ready to kind of excited that the Bull opened, and they're supporting it really, really well.
This pub was opened up as a community pub, and you can have a cup of coffee or a cup of tea in there if you want. You don't have to drink beer. And of course the Bull is the same. Mainly it's a catering pub, so it's a gastro pub, and then you can have food, and the food down there is superb. I'm not kidding you. It is worth having a go at.
I know that you've had great support from your wives, girlfriends and partners to get this pub off the ground.
Yeah, no, they've certainly had a lot to put up with. To be fair to them, they're very understanding.
We wish all 14 friends the very best of luck with their new pub and restaurant. It's great to tell a successful story. We'll be back with you in a few minutes.
Nestled within the leafy suburb of Mossley Hill in Liverpool, Lolivetto is an independent family-run restaurant supported by a dedicated kitchen team. Staff at front of house always on hand with recommendations from their tasty menu to their choosing a wine to complement your dish. Call us on 0151 724 5169. That's 0151 724 5169.
To me, Irish people are the funniest in the world. They just are.
Oh, this looks amazing.
I just love any food that comes with its own home.
Everyone's a comedian.
Anything else?
Some greens.
What do you think I am? A juggler?
Stunning. Inspirational. Would you look at the brushstrokes on it?
I think the reason I see comedy in everything is because I was surrounded by it growing up.
That's good. You wouldn't know we're 105.
You're 105. Between us. Do you know what? There's only one word for that. Absolutely cracker.
Hi, how are you? In Ireland, one of the greatest compliments you can give someone is to describe them as a character.
If you find any pearls, give them to me, okay?
Come on, Slowcoat. Come on, I'm coming. You couldn't run the leg to yourself.
Because as every writer knows, it's the characters you remember long after you've forgotten the story.
Fill your heart with Ireland. Discover more at Ireland.com.
Eurogold is driven by being the best civil engineering contractor in the Northwest, ensuring its clients are given the highest level of service that they deserve. Eurogold work in a wide range of industry sectors, including house building, highways, commercial and industrial build.
The Warrington Irish Club, a friendly and welcoming club keeping the Irish culture alive. We have Irish and country music every Saturday night, tribute nights, race nights, charity nights and karaoke. All live sports are shown on big screens. We have snooker, dominoes and crown green bowling teams along with arts and craft. Pop in for a friendly welcome and book your event at the Warrington Irish Club.
Get ready for the Costa del Dance 2025. Join us in beautiful Torremolinos, Spain at the 4-star Hotel Don Pedro from the 21st of April to the 1st of May 2025. As featured on national and international TV, this is the biggest and best social and set dancing festival in Spain, with 10 nights and days of pure enjoyment. You'll be dancing with top-class entertainment from Ireland and the UK, with a massive discount for anyone booking before November 30th. So don't miss out. Book now with Jerry Flynn Events.
Welcome back. Now, St Vincent's GAA Club in Luton was first formed back in 1960. The club runs teams from underage right through to senior, including a ladies team. And recently they had a fantastic family fun day with a wide variety of activities, including the tug of war teams. And they were so strong they even broke the tug of war rope. Kirsten, tell me a little bit about your involvement here at St Vincent's GAA Club.
So I teach the nursery groups, that's from around 2 to 3 up to 4 or 5 years old, and then they move up to under 7s. We train them every Wednesday night just for an hour, and we kind of teach them the basics. So how to hand pass, how to kick, and just kind of work as a team so that they're prepared when they go up to the older groups.
Niamh, that must be really challenging to get such a young group of children together and hopefully, teach them some good things about Gaelic football.
Yeah, it's just the basics, and hopefully one day they'll play for the adults teams and the older teams. They're a little bit hard to manage, but I feel like we do it quite well. Yeah. We handle them quite well.
So Kirsten, tell me, how did you first get involved with St Vincent's, and how are you doing now with them?
So about maybe 2-3 years ago, my brother, he was playing for the under-11s team, and I was kind of a bit bored, and I knew the sport because he was always doing it and talking about it. So I was like, why don't I get involved? And then Patrice, she was coaching the nursery team, and I was like, I like kind of getting involved with the little kids and trying to teach them things. So I asked her, and she was like, yeah, sure, go for it. So now 2-3 years down the line, I'm coaching them, and I love it. It's so rewarding. It's also really challenging, but you kind of learn how to, interact with them and get them involved, and yeah, it's a really rewarding kind of job.
Niamh, tell me a little bit about your Irish heritage.
My nan's from GAA, and then my dad was born in Tyrone and brought up there.
And do you go over there for holidays?
Yeah, I went over this year, and then they come over here sometimes.
Julie, tell me a little bit about what's happening here today.
So every year we have a St Vincent's Family Fun Day, where it's just a celebration throughout the year. Towards the end of the season, we invite up our local team, which is St Dibnah's, and then with another 2 or 3 teams here throughout the county. So there's a few matches during the day, there's a little bit of fun, there's a DJ, then there's parents v children's games, tugs of war, just a bit of fun really for the community.
You've got so much going on for the children that's not actually playing football.
Yes, we have loads going on. There's face painting, there's hair braiding, there's games going down the tug of war. So it's just to get the whole community involved. If you play the sport or you don't play it, everyone's involved and invited.
Now, this is an annual event, isn't it?
Yes, every year, and it's to give back to the parents and the kids for working so hard with us throughout the year as well.
Of course, Patrice, you're involved here, heavily involved, of course, and you help to course the younger children.
I am. Myself and Roisin and I, we come on a Wednesday and we coach the younger children, and I know you spoke to Niamh and you spoke to Kirsten earlier, so they're kind of taking over the reins now, and we just help them out with some ideas and what they can do with the little ones, just to try and build them up until they get to the under 7 and the boys take over then, the really hard stuff then.
Roisin, it's fantastic to see young people coming in teaching the younger children.
Yeah, that's so important. We need the next generation to come up, and what St Vincent's is all about is children, young people and families, and it encompasses everything about the club.
And you've got a beautiful clubhouse and fields, playing fields here.
Yeah, Offaly is stunning. It's one of the beautiful places in Hertfordshire and Bedfordshire. The kids love coming up here and getting back in touch with nature. We have the woods around us, and I think it's really important to get children out, away from devices, away from any of those other things that could distract them, and come out and play football.
Kevin, tell me a little bit about the history of St Vincent's.
Well, St Vincent's was officially formed in 1960. It was originally a gathering of a few people who had lads that wanted to play football in 59, and then they had a AGM in 1960 set up a committee. Because they were a bit late getting to set up, then they didn't get to play in Hertfordshire that year. So they started their first games in 1961.
You're based out here in a beautiful place of Offaly in Luton, and this is a great place here for your club.
Yeah, we were actually blessed to find this. We started off in some of the schools in Luton. When we started off initially, we only had a few kids. We trained indoor first, and then it just grew and grew. You know, it grew way bigger than we thought it ever would, and we run out of space. Then someone recommended here. We came up and talked to the committee here. Ian is here, and told him what we wanted to do. He said, yeah, he'd help us out, and we've been here ever since. And as you see today, it's a roaring success up here. You know, we really landed on our feet getting this place. You know.
And you play in the Hertfordshire Championship or League.
Yeah, so even though we're in Bedford here, we're actually come under Hertfordshire. It's the way it's split up. So you have Oxford, you have Cambridge, you have teams in St Albans, Watford, and ourselves and Dimness here in Luton as well. So we're banded together as Hertfordshire. So we play in Hertfordshire, yeah, League and Championship. Yeah.
You're chairman now, and you've been chairman with this club for quite a long time. It means a lot to you to be involved.
Yeah, like I played for the club originally. Again, I started late with Vincent here. I was in the country a long time and didn't pick up on Gaelic. When I came over, I just carried on working. Then I got involved playing. Then, of course, as you do, then you try and help out the club. Then you get roped into a couple of jobs. Then you end up as being chairman, and then you sort of get hard to get away. You know, so yeah, I've got involved with the underage as well, and I've been chairman ever since. So yeah, it's enjoyable. It's enjoyable to see the kids out today, everyone's smiling, family coming together. You know, that's what I really get a buzz out of it, to see what people enjoying themselves today. You know.
I know that you've took a war team as well.
Well, unofficially took a war team. Well, we don't have any more, we just after breaking the rope. So
you must be feeding them well down here when the rope broke.
Well, the burger van I think is doing quite well there today. There's always a good queue. So yeah, it was a bit of crack. Yeah, it's just something to get the kids involved in something, and trying to get the mothers and the fathers out, just have a bit of a crack, and everyone have a bit of fun on the day. That's what it was all about today. You know. At the minute of the underage, we do from nursery, under 7s, under 9s, we have under 11s. This year we've managed to set up an under 12s girls team. We've got under 13s, and we've got under 15s as well. And then we obviously have the senior team then as well.
I thought I was going to Ireland today when I heard about Offaly.
There you go. No, a bit closer to home, but just as good.
Gaelic football is important to us all. It's really good for keeping children off the street and giving them another sport to play during the summer holidays.
It is, yeah, and I think a lot of us being second generation Ireland, you know, we had it when we were growing up. So it's just nice to make sure they still have that in them and just keep the culture going, really.
Now, I haven't seen any children here today, which really surprised me, with Mayo shirts on.
I know, well, we did ask all of the children. To be fair, I have some in the boot, but we did ask the children to come in their St Vincent's kits today, and we have some very, very generous parents and some coaches that have been involved recently to help sponsor some lovely jerseys. Some of the jerseys, Roisin's wearing one of them there. We have Liam, one of our coaches, who subsidise a lot of the kits for the children. So we've asked them just to come in club colours today.
It's a brilliant day for all the family, and people that, like we said before, aren't even playing the sport, family members, are all coming along and they're all saying, just down there now, what a great day it is, and they don't want to go home later.
A big congratulations to everyone at St Vincent's GAA Club. You're all doing a fantastic job. Keep it up. Now, on Thursday the 10th of October, we will be moving channel. We're moving from Sky Channel 186 to Sky Channel 179. So please tell your family and friends. Thursday the 10th of October you'll find us on Sky Channel 179. We'll see you all next week. Take good care.